The incident is, quite well documented in our family's law. So when I was at like preschool, I went to a friend of mine. I went to a kid's house at preschool. He invited me over, and his mum invited me over. So I must have been about 3 years old. Now, so bear in mind, at that point in my life, everybody was Asian. Okay, everybody in my life was Asian. Everything I consumed was Asian.
Okay,
So
I mean, you sound like a conservative politician.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, it sounds. I am very Asian, and that's why it's fine for me to say we should deport them. Yeah. But so I went to this kid's house, and the reason it's part of my family's law is when I got home, my mum was like, "Did you have a good time?" And I was like, "Yeah, great." And my mum was like, "What did you eat?" And I was like, "Oh God, I don't even know." And my mum was like, "What did you eat?" And I was like, "Oh, I got hot tea bags." And my mum was like, "You got hot tea bags?" And I was like, Yeah. And my mum was like, "What? They served you hot tea bag? Ravioli." I had never seen ravioli before. I didn't know what it was. I was presented with it. I thought, hot tea? I wasn't complaining. I didn't come home and was like, you're not going to guess what these white people are up to, man. They like tea so much, they're eating the bag after they finish brewing.
A bowl of bags.
I said... Yeah, that was my first comedy set. It was like a Def Jam set. It was in the late 80s, and I was there being like, white people be crazy. They're eating tea bags and shit. I've never seen anything like it. But at that point, my understanding of what food was pizza, Christmas dinner, and Indian food. That was all I knew. That was all, as far as I was concerned, the entire world ate pizza for a treat from Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
They ate Christmas dinner on Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Their dad didn't eat it because he would say things like, if I have that, it'll block me up for a week. And then everything else was Indian food. And then I went to a white person's
Indian
house.
family.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
Pretty similar.
Not dissimilar.
A lot of curries in the house.
That would be a great reveal
What
for
a
this
thing to
podcast.
find out.
It turns out you and I are separated at birth.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, we're doing our. It's a new version of twins.
I say that.
Got a different charge to it.
I reference that about me and my brother all the time because my brother is like 4 years younger than me. He's also my friend. I love him. But he is like, you've never more clearly seen, the second one. They got it right with the second one. You've never more clearly seen two people being like, and occasionally my parents were like, yeah, we were pretty harsh with Nish. Like, my brother was like taller and leaner. Like, if you stand my brother and me next to each other, we look like, he looks like an iPhone, and I look like an iPhone from 10 years ago. Like, it's shorter, it's stubbier. When it gets hot, it just stops working. Like, like, and the way that I always contextualize it is it's like, we truly look like, if Twins was made now, they could use face swap technology and have, like, the Irishman and have the same actor play both parts. And me and my brother, because we look very similar, but he's like, he just looks cleaner. Like, everything about him looks cleaner. And you're like, it's really funny because you're like, we're twins, and I'm 100% the DeVito. I could not be more clearly DeVitoing. Like, it is unbelievable how much I'm the DeVito of me and my brother.
Do you remember, like, other than eating hot tea bags, do you remember, like, what you used to do with your friends at that age? What, with this kid, how
like,
you
when
catch
I was
up?
at primary school,
Did you see him again, the teabag guy?
I don't think we went to the same primary school, so that's why none of us can work out what his name was. Then we went to, but I thank him for it.
Yeah.
And also, that's
Opens
why I
your
always
mind.
say, you got to have friends of different races. It's really important. It can open your eyes to a lot of different cuisines.
Yeah.
And I love Italian food now. And now I'm an absolute bugger for a ravioli. So, like, we've all come around.
Yeah.
And
Making tea out of it.
Yeah.
you don't want to come to my house for pasta night. It's disgusting. Then when I was at primary school, there was a period where I didn't have any friends for like a year. I was very young in my school year, very young.
Oh, really?
And like, I did not take to school initially. Again, another important part of my family's law is on the first day of school, my mum said, "How was it?" And I said, "Yeah, pretty good." And I was like, "I don't think I'll be going back." And she had to be like, "No, you have to go back and apparently
This is
I
life
just
now.
burst into tears and was like I had thought school, it was like a sort of, You know,
try this.
Opt in,
opt in,
out.
opt out. And I was just like, you know what? I can see the appeal, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And then my mum was like, you have to go every day. And so they used to like
Longer
buy
than
me.
you can possibly imagine.
They used to buy me crunchy bars because also like my mum at that point had to go to hospital for like a surgery thing that was like not massively, not like major, but major enough that she was in for a bit of time. So my dad used to have to take me to school, and my father was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is chaos. And so he just would buy me a crunchy bar every day. He'd be like, if you go to school, I'll buy you a crunchy bar. And they started buying me things to bribe me. So I still have a Batman pen that my parents bought me from the Tim Burton 89 Batman. I still have the pen lid. And it's the thing that one of the bribes to keep getting me to go to school. They had to like, there was a rolling bribe.
Wow.
And so, and then I really struggled at school, and I kept saying to my mum, I don't have any friends. This is a nightmare. And my mum was like, go up to people and tell them, do you want to be my friend? And I was like, that's not gonna, like, in retrospect, like, that's the worst advice you could give to a child, Peanut.
Yeah.
What do you do? What are you smoking?